Have you ever stayed in a hotel? First of all, staying, not living, and hotel, not hotel, okay? These are two first things that I really want you to remember. When I was in Canada, I actually worked in a hotel, so I can share with you some of the expressions which are necessary if you want to go travel and stay in a hotel, or perhaps if you want to get a job there even. So first we have to choose the hotel. How do we choose? What do we care for? That's really personal. I don't really care. But people care about the size of the bed, if it's king or queen or twin or single or double. It's a complicated system. You can have a look in the links. Or they can choose by the facilities or amenities that the hotel provides, which is like a gym or swimming pool, spa, wellness, whatever. So have a look. I think this is quite self-explanatory, so you don't need my guidance for that. And then just make the reservation. If you happen to make the reservation on the phone, then it's good to use the expressions like I'm checking in, or I will be checking in on the 4th of April and I'll be checking out on the 7th. Yeah? Often Czech people try to say like from to, not so cool. The hotels offer all kinds of fun, right? They also offer complimentary internet access, very often, or free Wi-Fi. Please don't say Wi-Fi, it's Wi-Fi, yeah? And apart from that, also laundry service or dry cleaning. The next thing is checking in. So you arrive at the hotel and you enter the lobby, right? That's what it's called, lobby. Then you come up to the front desk or reception. Where we worked in Canada, we used the expression front desk, not reception. And you give them your name and they give you the key. That's pretty much it. And they take your credit card, unless you've already paid for the reservation. Of course, you can ask them what time's breakfast if you're hungry already. Maybe you have ordered half board or full board. So depending on that, just know where the restaurant is, know where the elevators are. And you should definitely ask when you should be checking out. What time is the checkout? That's the question I would use. Or sometimes you can ask them, just call the front desk and you'll ask them, can I get a late checkout? And they'll tell you yes or no. Now there's a lot of things that can happen during your stay. A lot of things can go wrong. For example, the AC can stop working. So you'll call, hello, this is room something something. My AC is broken. Can you come and fix it? And they usually answer with, yes, I'll send someone up there. A lot of people confuse the room service with housekeeping. You call the room service if you want to get some food or drinks, right? And housekeeping if you need extra towels, or if you need some laundry service, dry cleaning, or if there are some amenities missing like shampoos or shower gels or things like that. What happened surprisingly often was that someone came up to the front desk and was like, you know, the bathroom is dirty, I want a free upgrade. And if you're staying in a nice hotel, they usually give you the free upgrade, so you can end up in some suite, right? Suite is the big apartment style of a room, the best ones that you can get, usually, and expensive. Maybe you went on holiday to relax, and the guest next door is a bit noisy. So again, don't be scared. Pick up the phone, call them. The guest next door is noisy, can you do something about it? Or can I get a quiet room, please? What if the toilet is clogged? Well then, this is the most disgusting thing that you would be surprised how often that happened when I was working in the hotel. Every time I saw someone walking down the hallway with a plunger, I'm like, ha ha. Another reason why you might be calling the housekeeping is that you need clean linen or bed sheets, yeah, some accident happened. Housekeeping also need to know if you want your room refreshed, if you're staying for longer than just one night, or if you do not want to be disturbed. So if that's the case, just hang the D&D sign on the doorknob. Yeah, usually there's something like that. Or maybe they have lights. We had lights in our hotel, so they just clicked the button and the red light was on and the housekeeping wouldn't enter. Yeah, so D&D, that's do not disturb. What if it looks like the power is out in your room? Well, it might not be the case. Maybe you have to take your key card and put it in some box at the door. That's quite common. Often get these calls like, hello, my electricity is down. It's like, no, it's not, you're stupid. Now we're checking out. Time to pay for it, baby. So you come up to the front desk and pull out your credit card and get ripped off. No, it's of course, you are happy to contribute to the economy. And then you end up paying $400. So you check the bill and you're like, oh, what are these charges? And you see the minibar. You know what sometimes happens? Some minibars are very clever. They're like smart minibars. Because whenever you touch anything, you're immediately charged. Yeah, because they have some microchips. Isn't it clever? Be careful. If you don't want to drink it, just don't touch it, okay? And then you're on your way home and you're just thinking, what can I do? Rate the hotel. Yeah, if you're satisfied, give them good rating. If not, make them suffer. A friend of mine's parents were on holiday and first time they went to get dinner in the hotel and they went downstairs, you know, their English was really bad. And anyways, they were like, okay, we will order some wine. So they ordered, he said, wine, vino. And the lady was like, room? It's like, no room, vino. But she wanted the room number, right? That was too hard for them. And then it continued because they told them that the next day, the lunch, it would be just buffet. Like buffet? Buffet is actually something like Swedish table. So have fun traveling, and whenever you have some problem with the hotel service, call, talk, you know, interact. Don't be like a quiet mouse hidden in the corner, you know. Go have conversation. It's the best practice, yeah? Alrighty. Have fun. Bye.